Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script where we will talk about the max canon value. Now, what is max canon value? It is just a system configuration variable that we can access with the help of getconf utility. Okay, if you don't know what is utility, what is system configuration file variable, then no issues. Like I have prepared everything in a notes here, so you can see. I'm just going to explain you all these things, but before that we will just create a simple script. Then we will after writing script we will try some input, some variations, and we'll try the output as well. Okay, and once everything is clear, then only we will discuss about, like, once we got the proper output, then we will discuss about this uh, the notes that I have prepared. Okay, so I hope we are good to start the session now. So we are going to proceed in the same manner. Like firstly I'll walk you through the uh, firstly I'll just simply walk you through the code that like we will simply create one shell script, and that shell script we will use in order to understand the concept. And once shell script is clear, then we will walk through the nodes. So let's start. Simply write work lnk, which will open work with object link screen. Now on this screen we have various files and directories already created, so I'll just select one of the directory, which is Sharmit, taking option 5 over here. Then we have 3 files already created here, which is Sharmit 3, 1, 2. Okay, so you can also use any of your file which is already existing in your system, and just make sure that your shell script should be in executable mode, because if your shell script is not in executable mode, then it will not allow you to run the script. So this is our first and very important condition, that if you want to run any shell script, make sure that your shell script is in executable mode. But if you don't know how to make your shell script executable, then you can refer one of our previous session where we have already discussed this, like how to make your shell script executable using chmod command. Okay, so let's start with for now I'm just assuming that your shell script is in executable mode, so I'm taking option 2 over here. So this is just a simple script, you can say, which I have created already. And here so far, like, we have just kept the multi-line comment. So the purpose of multi-line comment is just to show everyone that what is the presenter name and the session name. So you can see presenter name is Sharmit, session is getconf utility in shell script. Now what we will do, we will run the actual script. But before that, let me copy the exact variable from here so that there is no need to write it here. Okay, so as usual, like we will write some introductory line here, or you can say we will print the introductory line with the help of echo command, so that if, let's say, if someone is directly calling this script from the Qshell itself, then there should be something populated that user can understand. Okay, so this is the reason we are executing the command. Okay, so just for that purpose, like, we will write here echo space then code, and inside code we can simply write here fetching get fetching max underscore canon using get conf utility. Okay, so what this will do, it will just print this text, and always make a habit to write your configuration variable in capital letters and utility in small letters. Why I'm saying that? Because this will give you a good hands-on practice. Because let's say if you are writing the actual command, uh, although, like, if you write here letters in different case, so it will allow you, because we are just printing that. But when you are using it inside a shell script, then it like, whenever you are using it with a command, actual command, then it will not allow you to run the script. Okay, I'll explain you this thing also, don't worry. So for now we just printed the line fetching max underscore canon using get conf utility. If you don't know what is max canon, what is get conf, no worries. I have already prepared notes, I'll just explain you through each and everything. Okay, all right, so let's write here get conf space and then max underscore canon can on. So this is the only command that we need to put here, and if I show you here as well, yeah, we also need to specify the path. So here you can put any path. For example, I just want to go with /home/Sharmit. So this is the path for which I want to check the value for max canon. So after writing this, we are good with the script. So you can simply press F3 for exit, for save and exit, and just remember this path because this path we will use for running the script. So I'm pressing F3 for save and exit. Then you can simply write here qsh and open your Qshell command prompt with qsh command. We just need to write here qsh. Okay. After that, you can simply run the actual script path, which where we have created all these things. So you can simply write here /home/Sharmit /text/Sharmit/Sharmit3.sh and enter. So after pressing enter, it will provide you this output, which is fetching max canon using getconf utility, and the value is 256. Now the question is, what is this? What is the meaning of 256? What is the meaning of max canon? So to explain these things, I have already created the note. So let's walk through it. So here you can see the command getconf max underscore canon /home/Sharmit, and its output 256 pertains to querying the maximum number of bytes that can be entered in a terminal's canonical mode. Okay, so it is nothing but the maximum number of bytes that can be entered in a terminal's canonical mode. So to explain in more easier way, we can break down the entire part into 4 or 5 parts. So let's see what we have written here. Getconf. This command is used to query system configuration variables. So whenever you want to access or fetch the system configuration variable, you can use getconf. Then we have max underscore canon, which means this configuration variable specifies the maximum number of bytes that can be read in single line of input when the terminal is in canonical mode. Now some of you might not be aware of what is canonical mode. So canonical mode is a mode of terminal input where the input is processed line by line. That is, the input is sent to program only after the enter is pressed. Okay, so that type of thing is known as canonical mode. After that, we have provided the path, which is /home/Sharmit. So this is nothing but a directory specified for which you can see here the directory specified here is the required syntactical by the getconf command, although the actual value of max canon is system wide and not specified to the particular directory. So when you run getconf max underscore canon /home/Sharmit and get the output as 256, it indicates that the maximum number of byte characters that can be input in a single line in canonical mode is 256. So this limit is a property of the terminal interface. So I hope this description is clear to all of you, and this information you can note for a future purpose, so that if you are preparing for any interview, you can simply get the details from here and you can answer the same thing in interview rounds. Now the next thing is related to the case sensitivity. Yeah, that is also very important. So I'll just quickly run the command directly here itself. So getconf space max underscore canon, then path, which is /home/Sharmit. So as I mentioned that the system configuration variable should be in capitals and utility name should be in small letters. So if I hit enter here, right now it is providing us the correct value because everything is in as expected. But if you change the case here, so in that case you can see it is providing us an error found searching for command getconf no such path or directory. Similarly, if I change this max canon to small, any of the character or all character, so it will give us error configuration variable max canon is not valid on the system. Okay, so I hope you got the point. Like, this is very case sensitive. If you are writing the configuration variable, it should be only in capital letters, and if you are writing the utility, then it should be only in small letters, otherwise it will give you error. So yeah, that's all for this part. Now we can quickly walk through the CL program through which we can simply run the same script, because that is also very important. There are many scenarios where we are supposed to run CL program to run the utility. So here you can see we just declared one variable, so dcl take f4 variable name, type, storage and length. Then you can write chg provide variable name and the script of the file, and then later on you can run strqsh with a variable. So this variable, what this variable will do, it will execute the actual command. Now you can simply compile your program, but I'm not going to compile it now as it is already compiled in my system, so I'll directly call this. But if you want to compile, you can simply take a F14 option and hit enter, and it will ask for further details. Okay, but for now I'm just calling it directly. So you can see it is providing us the same output which we have got through the script, because although we are executing the same script, right? So this is nothing but we are executing the same script, but the medium is changed. This time we are using it through CL. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.